This one is for my ladies. Yeah. Sitting under this blood moon eclipse energy in this holy now. I've been guided to bring forth a message about clearing and honoring and the ability to reset the womb space. My firstborn, my daughter, is coming of age to be welcoming her womb space. And in a conversation that we had just last night, it brought me to look at and become aware of in a new way the truth of how we enter womanhood and how that carries into our lives, into our relationships, into our motherhood, into our selfhood, into our whole experience as a human in this lifetime. And remembered that we have the power to see it, feel it, and change our relationship with it. So, my first cycle was violent and intense and overwhelming and embarrassing and scary and painful and sad. And it did not stop there. By the time I was 14, the medical field had put me on birth control to try to manipulate my hormones into behaving differently. By the time I was 18, I was having cycles that were so intense and fierce that they would last 21 to 26 days out of the month. And I would lie in bed every moment that I could because literally I was bleeding to death. This lasted for years. With that came intense migraines every 2 weeks on the dot for 3 days every 2 weeks. That's 6 days out of the month. That's like 20% of my life was held down for years in suffering. And all of these things are connected, right? Like, our power lies in our womb space. The vagus nerve, the channel through which all life energy flows, goes through the cervix and through the heart and through the throat. Not by accident. In this powerful energetic of this specific blood moon eclipse, Venus is shining in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. those feminine derivatives of us are being called into the ocean of our own depths. Our intuition, our feelings, our truth, our flow, our beauty, our magic. And for so many of us, because the places we were raised, the families that we came through, the experiences that we had, culture in general, does not support holding space for young girls to transition, or boys for that matter. Our culture does not hold rites of passage anymore. And that is a big gap that's missing, but that doesn't mean that we can't go back and find it for ourselves if we choose to. So in this moment, this one, right here, right now, not later, I am inviting you, dear sister, to sit with and listen to your womb space. There are experiences, memories, fears, imprints of pain. Traumas that have been held because we were not held, and we had to hold ourselves when we did not have the capacity or the know-how to hold ourselves, but we had to do it anyway. So beautiful. So beautiful, the power that we have. Imagine your power unrestricted. That is what this energy does, and that is what it's for. It shakes up, punctures the flow, and allows us to step in new ways. In our womb, we carry sacredness. In our womb, we carry life force energy. We carry the power of creation. We carry the power of discernment. We carry a knowing. And it belongs to each of us. And so, take a deep breath. Fill your lungs. Let it go. Let it go through your mouth. Let it go through a sigh. Let it go through your voice. Again. Do it again. Keep breathing. Keep breathing and listen. Think of a time, the first time, that you felt maybe not so safe to be who you are. It doesn't matter if it's wrong or right or specific. Whatever comes up is what's meant to come up. Let it come. Think of a time when you wanted to speak up, but you didn't. Think of a time when you did not feel safe in your own body. Do you remember your first cycle? Chances are you were not surrounded by women and flowers and tea. Chances are you were told to suck it up. This is life. Chances are you had big feelings that made no sense to your little body. And no one to share them with. And so we soldier on. We soldier on. We go to school, we take the medication, we hide ourselves, we silence ourselves, and we just keep moving. Those experiences of unsafe get packed right in there. Those experiences of violation and fear and control and dominance get packed right in there. And when we bleed, many of them do release. But what if, instead of it being hard, instead of it being something that we hate, because we were trained to, we can rewrite that reality. Do you hear her? Do you hear her need for support? Do you hear her calling out? Because I do. Multiplied across the planet. The women are rising. The women are taking back their power. And in this space, I am inviting you to go to the root. The first time that you met your womanhood. your first bleed, your first menstruation, your first cramps, your first pain of womanhood. And sit with her. Sit with her. Make her some tea. Tell her that this is the release. This is how we release stored gunk, stored pain, stress, confusion, emotions that we don't know how to handle. This is the release. So let it go. Let it go. The body is intelligent. The body is magnificent. And because we feel so much, because we hold so much, we have a ritual, a biologic ritual that releases. Isn't that amazing? And when we fight it, it doesn't all get released, and it fights back. And fighting the body is not a way to win at life. Did you hate your cycle? Were you mad at how it disrupted your life? Was your mom mad at how it disrupted her life? Your sisters? Girls at school? Was it hidden? Was it secret? Was it dirty? It was dirty, wasn't it? Yeah, it was dirty. It was gross. But this is not the truth. The truth is it is sacred. It is sacred. And every time inside of this cycle, we are drawn to our own intuition. Today, in this moment, those things are heightened. It's a superpower. It's an advantage. Your femininity is being called. It is being called to the surface. It is being called through your heart, through your cervix, and through your throat. It's being called into the world. It's being called your true self, your love self, your feminine, intuitive, by design, magnificent self. Is being called forward. And at this point, you will accept the call, or you will continue to be drug forward or die. That is where we are. So accept the call. Accept the call. Because why not? Why not stand in your power? Why not? What have you got to lose? Doing it the way that you've been doing it has left you with feelings that you've been feeling. Doing it the way that others taught you how to do it is going to get the same results. But if for 3 to 6 days a month you choose you choose to put those other things on the back burner. You choose to write. You choose to put your phone on silent. You choose to go barefoot in the dirt. You choose to take naps You know you're going to love that part. You choose to take showers. You choose to take baths. You choose to make art. You allow yourself to cry for no reason. Maybe you'll even watch sad movies to cry on purpose for no reason. And that's okay. Because this is a superpower that we have as women that's given to us to hold structure for our release so that we are free to feel throughout our lives, so that we are free to nurture and to connect and empower our empathy out in the world. We get to give, we get to love, and then we get to come inside and let it all go and clear our chamber and start fresh and go out in the world and give and love and lead and parent, create, teach, build, and then for 3 to 6 days a month, we come back in. We feel, we release, we bleed, we let it go. Life is inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Without breath, there is no life. Without movement, there is no quality of life. Stagnation is like a funky puddle. Not a lot of fun in that. Move with the rhythms of your own life. And if you're not satisfied with the rhythms of your own life, create space to love them. Create space to listen to them. How do you carry your cycle now? The same way you carried it when you were 12? Slightly altered? Slightly better, slightly worse. But you get to build your own life. It's up to you. You get to build your own reality, your own structure, your own schedule. Your desires can lead the way. And it starts with you inside of you. Hold her. Be the support that you needed. And even if you had it as a young girl, be that support for someone else. Continue to be that support for you. Maybe you had it then and life got in the way and you lost it now. But I know that as women are rising, planetary wide, women are rising. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones and I see it. Release what is holding you in fear. Release what is holding you in pain. Again and again and again and again. And you don't even have to remember because it comes on a timer. Your body's taking care of that cycle for you. If it's not, if your cycle is tumultuous and treacherous and out of sync, there are solutions for that too. I healed it. I know it's possible. It's possible for me. It's possible for you. The body is the vehicle, the temple, the technology, the machinery that we use in this lifetime. It belongs to us. And nobody can care for it as well as we can. It is your right and your responsibility. And with that, I am complete.